I'd like to thank Microsoft BizSpark. Want to give your startup a boost, expand your network, and get the latest Microsoft development tools with no upfront costs.
Hi, this is Sarah Vela. I'm doing some interviews for StartupLucky.com, and I'm here with John Erik of Conjunctured here in Austin.
Hey.
John Erik, how's it going?
Good. Have nerve gun?
All right. Let me back up and really get that. Yes.
Assassin?
Very nice.
I was going to shoot you, but I'll be nice.
I like an interview subject that comes with props.
Good. Excellent.
So we're just going to talk a little bit about startups and entrepreneurship and South by Southwest.
All right.
Tell me what that all means to you and how it applies to your life.
Means a week of a lot of fun with a lot of my best friends and people coming in that are like me from all over the world.
What's your startup?
I guess my startup is Conjunctured. I don't know if that's really like a startup, but that's kind of what I do. So Conjunctured is a co-working space over on the east side of Austin, and co-working means that we all hang out in the same place together and work on our stuff independently. You remember.
Yeah, I know. I should do a disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer.
I'm also a member of Conjunctured. So is it a startup? Isn't it a startup? You weren't sure.
I don't think so. I think startups, when I think of a startup, I think of like a web technology company. Like if you're going to say you're like an early company, just say you're like an early company or like a small business. Like I think Conjunctured's kind of like a small business.
Because it's brick and mortar, because it's physical space?
Yeah, I think of startups as web companies. So I also run this thing called Startup District, and what we try and do with that is help all these people that we think are actually startups either get to know each other or bring the small ones up by the big ones giving them money or mentorship. And I think that's a good thing to do in every city.
And that's here in Austin?
Yep, startupdistrict.com.
Now you're doing a panel about heading for the hills.
That's right, ditch the valley, run for the hills.
Tell me about that.
Well, Austin is called Silicon Hills, and for everyone else, I think it just sounds like get out of the valley. So the panel has Robert Scoble, Penelope Trung, Kaiser Kuo, this guy from China that Rackspace helped us bring over.
Great.
And what's his name? Mike Maples Sr., who's a VC, and his son is like the original investor in Twitter.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to talk about where to start your startup.
Very, very cool. All right, when is that panel?
It's Sunday morning, 10 to 11.
Cool.
It's not the best time spot, but I'm glad to have a panel.
We'll try to make it. I'll skip church for you.
Okay, awesome. That'd be great.
So besides being on a panel, what are you getting out of South by this year? What's in it for you?
I don't know. I think last year I went to like 3 panels a day, maybe, and then stayed out until like 4 o'clock just hanging out with all my friends.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
It's a drive-by.
That's one of the guys from... Where's he from? Oh well. I don't know. I think it just means hanging out.
Hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Well,
what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not the subject.
I'm just trying to talk.
That's confidential.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, John Erik, and
You bet.
have an awesome time and enjoy yourself. And we
Thank
look
you.
forward to your panel.
All right.
All right. Bye.